appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah, absolutely. So at this point, our hands are tied. We can't do shit.
That's right.
There's fucking thousands of people coming in, and the current way the law is our hands are tied behind our back. We have to bring them in, process them, and everything kind of seems greasy the way it was set up over the past few years. So they need a court date currently, ever since Title 42 went away. They need a court date, which isn't for 4, 5, 6 years. So they're just getting released.
And probably more.
And they're getting released. Are they being tracked? No.
So, yeah.
We
After
were.
that, I don't know.
Well, they are getting cell
today
phones
we just got done reporting over in Sassamy again. I mean, just the amount of men from Africa, men of fighting age. I mean,
Yes.
these weren't women and
Yes.
children.
No,
these are
I
all
know.
men coming through.
And we believe the cartel that was protecting these people were armed.
These guys were armed.
Where?
Right on the mountainside,
Sassamy.
right there.
Yeah.
South of
Sassamy.
the border.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No,
Oh,
dude,
they
right at the
one
border.
came
Yeah.
literally
Where the
over
wall
the
was-
border to try to intimidate
They were
us.
all
We
on US
recording it, and
territory.
they were
Yeah,
recording
no,
it like-
absolutely. I mean,
You know the
that's,
game.
That's
You know
stuff
the
we've been dealing with
Right,
forever.
right, right.
I mean,
So let me
there was
ask
a point
you.
in time when there was an AKA up on every mountain.
Right.
Gosh.
And we dealt with it.
So what do you think that people like us can do to help this situation?
Honestly,
Yeah.
the best thing is write your congressman. Because everything comes from the top down.
Right.
Like, we can't do anything.
Yeah, they're not going to do shit. You
We
know
follow
that.
the law, right?
Right.
So when the law is catch and release, and which it is now, because there's literally, if you want to send people to court right now, there's not enough bed space. You have to send them to jail, but there's literally just not enough bed space for the amount of volume coming in.
So just for the record, do you guys have the National Guard actually working in your facilities here as well? Because Governor Hobbs has stated that they're working on the border.
None nowhere.
That they're working on the border,
If
and there's
there's a
not
record
one
like
National
this isn't
Guard.
reported,
No.
I can't talk.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I can talk to you as just.
We're off record right
We're
now.
off record.
not
We're
recording.
totally off
No
record.
one's got any.
I'm just asking because we're not seeing
We're not
one
seeing it.
National Guard on the border. As Hobbs has claimed.
You are definitely right. So any kind of the way the law is written, Army personnel cannot enforce border policy.
That's right. Correct.
Okay, which there was a treaty a long time ago between U.S. and Mexico, but the Mexican the Mexican military is on the border down there, so I don't get.
Is
how it
it
works.
true? Is it true that they're not being allowed to be armed in the facilities? Because that's I've gotten that from the National Guard.
That's accurate, and that's not that big of a deal. Like, we've had National Guard here, and they do support roles, so like literally vehicle maintenance, this, that.
Exactly.
Right.
So
So they're actually helping with the processing as well.
no.
According to the National Guard, they are.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just
well,
asking.
Not here. It could be
Right.
somewhere else, but
Not
like,
here.
personally, not here.
Yeah.
Not that I.
They're certainly not protecting the border, though. Which,
I mean,
which
literally,
literally that's what they were for, but
there's-
we found out quickly that they're not.
At this point, there's no protecting the border.
Oh, yeah.
It would be
Right.
just people are coming, and technically when they cross, we arrest them. That's their job, right? So there's no like protection of the border. I would say. I mean, yeah, we do like
So up there,
the people that aren't just quitting. We still go after them.
so there's several holes in the wall, clearly, right? And all we keep hearing is, oh, it's,
Yeah, we know how many. We're just calling it several.
it's irrigation. We're just doing irrigation
open
work,
border. We know
right?
that.
I'll tell you what, if you can take that from me, off record, you want to give me a call sometime, I've got some guys with you guys, and I'm not going to mention their names,
Yeah.
but I can tell you right now,
That's a lot.
I have never once mentioned their names in my reporting, because a lot of the Border Patrol guys I have interviewed, but we keep names out of it, the whole 9 yards, are so frustrated with this, because you're
Honestly,
not allowed to do
everyone
your
is.
job.
Everyone is.
Yep.
Everyone is. And
So
it's-
would it be feasible to bring 2,000 people and start lining the borders to help you guys keep them out? Because I think, I'm just saying, I'm seeing America, and we're talking 1.8 million views of people coming forward saying, hey, we're all ready to just step in and start going down through there and stopping this.
I can't tell you everything.
I know. But how would you guys react to us if we showed up in mass?
Would you support us if we
Again,
did that?
You don't orders.
I don't care about anything.
Right.
Because that's if you're a citizen, you're a citizen. You can do whatever you want.
Right.
To a point.
Right.
I mean, there's going to be limits.
That's right. There's to a point,
Hey,
right?
By the way,
Well, here's the problem: is like, as a citizen, you can't arrest people for immigration purposes.
That's true. You're 100%
So,
right.
that's where it's a fine line, and also you're going to be pushing people back out. It's a weird fine line, and it's delicate. So I can't tell you what to do.
No, we talk
here
about the
on Border
delicacy
Patrol
of
right
the
now.
border
Let me
all the
tell you
time and
about-
how we can help you guys, obviously, because listen, we hear the frustration from all you guys, and it's tough because you're sighing because you know how tough it is. It's just it's hard.
Personally, you guys.
I feel for you guys. I do.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
for
we
you
do,
guys.
we do. We
I'm
talk
also
about it all the
private
time.
investigator.
We're concerned about the
So-
cartel growth, the cartel overreach.
Well, it's huge.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Okay.
huge.
So is the cartel infiltrated aspects of the border patrol that you may not be considering?
Well, I mean, that's been happening forever. That's in every aspect of every law enforcement agency. So I mean, that's criminal organizations that always infiltrate.
Yeah,
Is
I've
it
actually talked to-
prevalent? No, but does it happen? Yes.
I've
it
actually
does.
talked to some of the border patrol guys. and
Probably
I'm not-
0.02%.
And off the
less
record,
than that.
I'm not going to mention their names.
I know.
That I will say this: these border patrol agents have informed me that the cartel has actually tracked them down to where they live, know who their families are, that they have actually intimidated some of the border patrol
That's
guys.
pretty easy to do off of Google.
And it's flat out got, and a lot of these border patrol guys were actually resigning, trying to relocate, get the hell out of here because
I'm not familiar with that,
in
but-
fear of their families.
Yeah, no, I'm
Have
not
you
familiar
heard,
with that,
Have you heard
but-
of such a thing?
Not
And the last
personally.
thing we want is your family at risk as well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
All right. So one of the things here is, sir, is that Jonathan was under the understanding that immigrants got trained in here and let off, 20,000 of them, and you're saying that's contrary because the track here does not connect to Mexico.
they're like literally, absolutely not. Like we've
So that
never,
information was
we've,
inaccurate?
And
we've
you say the
never,
track is like 300 yards away anyway.
we've never moved bodies on trains.
And so okay. So
I can honestly tell you that.
No, we want accurate
and the
information.
biggest
Yeah, no, I'm
We
telling
hear
you.
we hear the conspiracies and we hear the
Yeah.
truth and we
Yeah.
try to.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to find out the
Yeah, that's
truth
all
is
we're
in the
doing.
middle of both.
Buses. All right, it's
Yeah.
just everything's buses.
Mm-hmm.
And
You know
We've
up there
never
right
moved
now,
bodies
they've
on-
been sleeping on our side of the border 3 days, still waiting for you guys to pick them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what's the biggest processing center around here?
I would say Tucson.
Tucson's huge.
Tucson,
It's huge.
Tucson's massive. So,
Okay.
but
So-
I mean, like literally, our station's tiny.
Well, we
We're
appreciate
so
your
far
time.
away.
Yeah.
We appreciate your time.
And you were
Thank
saying
you.
a few minutes, just a second ago, you were just saying I'm frustrated.
Well,
Tell me more.
everyone is.
Yeah, everybody's
Everyone's
frustrated.
I mean,
This is our country.
we've
This is
done
where
our
we grew
job.
up.
Yeah.
I mean, as border agents, we signed up to do a job, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And we've been doing it. We've been really lucky at this station. We've had great work.
Yeah.
We've always been out in the field, and you know, I've ridden dirt bikes for the past 3 years. I missed that,
Yeah.
and now we're in a goddamn van.
I know it, right?
The concern is, does the border patrol get to a point where you're a subordinate, or you've got a boss, and your boss says people like us, even though we're on, I'm assuming this is a public easement,
Yeah.
where you then say, oh, they're a threat, you arrest them, because that's one of the concerns. We saw this happening during the lockdowns, right, with the virus and these overreaching mandates.
I can tell you this: border agents are probably about the chillest group.
That's not
And
300
that's
yards.
never gonna happen. Like, how come, dude? Like, I can't be on the record.
Yeah, sure.
That's just the policy that we have, which is understandable.
Understand.
Everything's supposed to go through official channels.
Well, we wouldn't want to do something to jeopardize your job anyways.
No,
That's not what we're here for.
And
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
I know you're recording me, and that's why.
No, we weren't. We haven't been.
I was.
Since we said, oh,
I
you weren't.
was.
He
Yeah,
was.
I
Oh, no,
was.
but after
Yeah, I
you
was.